Form, they say, is temporary, but class is permanent. That can be said of Nigeria's record-breaking Tobi Amusan, who did not have the best of starts to her season before Sunday. But at the Silesia Diamond League meeting, she finally arrived, setting a new meeting record. And of course, she won the 100 meters hurdles event. Come on! Tobi Express is back, and we love that. Hello and welcome. This is Sports Reel on the network service of the Nigerian Television Authority. I am Bade Adeleye. As always, we are at Mansa, the beautiful Moshood Abiola National Stadium here in Abuja. And on the reel today, we'll be talking about the latest achievement of Nigeria's Tobi Amusan. We'll also talk about the Super Falcons of Nigeria, who are getting set for their campaign at the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. We'll also talk cycling and, of course, tennis. Do not forget what Akaras did at the All England Club last Sunday. Come on, a 5-set epic. We'll talk about these and many more on the show today. So once again, you're welcome. Straight to business, let's begin with athletics, as Nigeria's Tobi Amusan on Sunday put up her best performance of the season yet, as she won the 100 meters women's hurdles at the Silesia Diamond League meeting. And of course, she had to win at the finish line, edging out Kendra Harrison to record a new time of 12.34 seconds. Let's see how she won the race and of course her reaction to that victory.
Harrison in 4, Amusan in 5, Ali in 6 in the women's 100-meter hurdle. Mason Johnson has a nice start in lane 3, but now here's the Ali, the U.S. champion. Can she hold off the world record? Oh no, both Harrison and Amusan, and I believe Amusan's going to take the win here. Says it's a photo finish, Otto, but I think clearly, yeah, Amusan.
You know, competing, it's been a really rough season coming into each race, and you know, with God, with the team that I have and my hard work, I'm just propelling into the right direction. And my coach always say, one race at a time. Don't pressure yourself. We'll come together when it needs to. And I'm thankful that I came out here with a season best.
Congratulations to Tobi Express, and of course it's beautiful seeing her win again. Now let's move away from athletics and talk football. It's just 2 days to the official kickoff of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, and of course in 3 days the Super Falcons of Nigeria will be taking on their Canadian counterparts. And in this special report, sports correspondent Ayodeji Makinde will be taking a look at the top 5 players to watch out for in the Super Falcons camp. Let's see the report.
Record African champions Super Falcons face a huge task of qualifying from Group B, which has been tagged Group of Death. Nigeria is drawn against Olympic Queens Canada, co-hosts Australia and the reinforced Republic of Ireland. The 5-time African Player of the Year is the poster girl of the team. Born October 9, 1997, the fleet-footed forward is strong and skillful and equally adept with a back to goal, as she is best at unleashing bullet shots. Oshuala, incredibly, has averaged around a goal a game during 4.5 seasons at FC Barcelona, helping them to win 2 UEFA Women's Champions League titles. Uchenna Kanu is another diminutive forward who can play as a winger. Born June 20, 1997, Kanu has a penchant for coming up with crucial goals, and a switch to racing Louisville at the National Women's Soccer League in the USA in 2023 has helped the Abia native polish her game. The midfield will surely rely on Tony Payne for effective connectivity between the defense and attack. Born in Birmingham, Alabama to Nigerian parents, Payne thrived for USA at various youth levels before switching allegiance in 2021. The Duke University graduate's versatility has seen her deployed at right back, left back, and in central midfield. At 28 years, she's surely one of the go-to players in the team. How about Rasheedat Ajibade? The 23-year-old Atletico Madrid forward has been a reliable player and ever present in the Super Falcons. The deep-line forward, who can also play as an attacking midfielder, won the maiden edition of the Nigerian Freestyle Championship and boasts a seldom capacity to power her way out of impossible situations. One of the most complete players in Africa, Ajibade also wins tackles and makes interceptions. The story of this year's World Cup will not be complete without captain of the team, Onome Ebi. One of the storylines of the competitions would be two 40-year-olds doing battle in Melbourne, Ebi and Canada forward Christian Sinclair, if both players feature in the crunch tie at the Mundial. Ebi remains as fundamental to the Super Falcons going into her 6th FIFA Women's World Cup finals as she has ever been. A rock at the back and an immaculate influence on those around her, she has also developed into an attacking threat from set pieces.
Many thanks, Ayodeji Makinde, and of course the Super Falcons of Nigeria having arrived in Brisbane on Sunday and are training ahead of Friday's encounter against Canada. And to know more about the preparations of the team for the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, here is today's edition of the MTN Super Falcons Show. Have a good watch.
Award to the Nigeria Women's National Team.
Hello there and welcome to another episode of the MTN Super Falcons Show. My name is Oserame. Now, as you can see, I am super excited, and that is because it's officially 2 days. 2 days to the 2023 edition of the FIFA Women's World Cup. So it's a couple of days left before our Super Falcons, well, roughly 1 month before our Super Falcons return home with the World Cup trophy, and we are super excited. Well, today's show promises to be exciting and much more insightful. With just a couple of days left to the tournament, we'll get to speak to Coach Randy Waldrum. We get to see the Super Falcons in training as they have moved camp from Gold Coast to Brisbane in Australia. And you, the fans, of course, are not left out. Now, speaking of the fans, FIFA have announced that there will be a free-to-enter FIFA Fan Festival across all 9 host cities from Australia to New Zealand. Now, these fan festivals will include concerts, panels, and, of course, a live match broadcast. Now, who doesn't like the sound of that? Now, we'll go for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get the show on the road.
Ovieme,
Oh, I wish you were here.
I'm always with you.
But it's not the same without you.
MTN 5G's amazing technology will change how we experience life and the internet. Get ready to encounter the incredible, and remember, no be juju, na MTN 5G.
Welcome back. You're still locked on to the MTN Super Falcons Show. Thank you for sticking with us. Now, before we went on the break, we're talking about all that we have in store for you for today. Now, first up, we get to see the Super Falcons in training. We take a quick trip to Australia. No, we will not be entering a plane, but we'll take a quick trip to Australia and see the Super Falcons grinding it and working it out on the field in hopes to bring back that trophy. And we also get to speak to a super fan who had 1 or 2 things to say about the team.
Let's go. Come on, ball. This one. Then it's there.
You see, Nigerian residents in Australia, We're lovely people, as you all know. We love to support our own. You know, even prior to coming here, I know most of the Nigerians I know around, you know, they've secured their ticket. You know, just looking forward to the first game and the game in Brisbane. So, and yeah, we're excited.
Where's my phone? Just got the text message this morning that they will be having a friendly here. So it drove about 52 minutes for this, and seeing a lot of Nigerians here. It's like being at home, people speaking our language, you know, one of us, and it's been very awesome.
It's so big, it's 1,000 something.
I hope you guys just have the best tournament, have the greatest time here in Brisbane. We all look forward to seeing you taking the field in Brisbane, and we wish the Super Falcons all the very, very best. Thank you.
And the dream time is where we met up with all of our loved ones and all the creation and all the animals and everything. We call ourselves Waji Walu. Can you ever say Waji Walu? And so that big carver snake they put in to sleep, into the dream time. And you know how you see rainbows? Well, us Aboriginal people, we believe the rainbow is the runway for the rainbow serpent to go. Now what we do, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. But when the girls do it, I'll do it with you. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go down, up, down, up. Yeah. Yeah. Ready? So ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Every time, Franny. It's guys for you. You know, that's where they say condemn my head.
Well, you could be on the MTN Super Falcons show as a fan if you travel to see the Super Falcons in action, just like our lovely fan here. Now, in case you're not already following us across all social media platforms, this is the perfect time to do so. It's at MTN NG on Instagram and Twitter. It's MTN Nigeria on Facebook and YouTube. And of course, our very own pages across all social media platforms, The Super Falcons Show. Now, it's time for us to talk to the coach, the one who holds the reins with the Super Falcons. Now, it's time for us to take a quick chat with Coach Randy Wardrobe as he talks to us about his expectations for the Super Falcons going into this tournament.
So I found everything so far to be very, very first class. Yeah, I mean, it's been nice having all the players because most of the time, we've not got everybody in that we wanted to get in. So having everybody here, even though we had a couple still arrived a few days late, but for the most part, they've been here. And the one thing I've always said about the players that we have is they're very, very good players and they're top professionals. I believe in them and their ability, and I know they have confidence in themselves. And I think the biggest thing was just making sure we had some time together to prepare a game plan for these 3 matches in our group stage. And right now, I think the players have come together and shown that they can compete with anybody. So I'm real pleased with where we are right now with the team. The pressure is always there. I think that part is something that just like players thrive on pressure, coaches do the same way. You know, I know the country has high expectations for the team, and I think the team will tell you the same. They have high expectations of themselves, and as a coach and our staff, we do too. So that pressure only drives us, to do more. And I can certainly assure the people back in Nigeria that we will do everything we can with the players we have and the time allotted to us to make them proud.
I wish you were here.
I'm always with you.
Get ready to encounter the incredible. And remember, no be juju, na MTN 5G.
Get them, coach! Of course, we expect that he is going to do a fantastic job, just like our ladies are going to do. Now, that's the much we can take for today on the MTN Super Falcons show. Now, remember that come Friday, 3:30 a.m., the Super Falcons of Nigeria take on Canada. And on Thursday after that, at 11 a.m., we take on host Australia. And on the 31st of July, it's battle with the Republic of Ireland. My name is Osereme Inegbenebo, and I will see you in the very next episode. It's bye for now.
Welcome back. It's still Sports Rule on the network service of the Nigerian Television Authority. Let's talk more football. As the newly constituted boards of the Nigeria National League, the Nigeria Nationwide League One, and the Nigeria Women's Football League have been inaugurated in Abuja. This ceremony took place Monday evening at the headquarters of the Nigeria Football Federation in Abuja, with a charge to the boards to revamp football in the respective leagues as they have been handed an initial term of 2 years.
Responsibility for you to start from now. Try and look at whatever is available on ground and let us see what we can do to make sure that we show the difference. We cannot gather a crop of people like you here and at the end of the day, Nigerians will start laughing at us. Let it not be possible, please.
And we have been challenged by the president. It's going to be a difficult one, but by the special grace of God, we will overcome the challenges. There are a lot of changes that certainly must be addressed, given the tax given to us. It's too early to unveil the reforms now, but I believe that as a board, as a league board, we'll sit down with the COO and other members of the league to look at the challenges on ground and to see how we can evolve around those challenges.
Let's go to the court now, as the Nigeria Basketball Federation has released the list of invited players to the camp of Nigeria's the Tigress ahead of the 2023 FIBA Women's Afrobasket. And of course, 5 home-based players among the players invited to camp. The NBBF also made public the list of the technical crew that will be leading the team to the defense of their title. Do not forget that Nigeria's the Tigress begin the defense of their title on July the 20th. It's just 10 days to the time they begin the defense of their title. All the best to the Tigress. Now, let's move away from basketball and talk cycling, as we have joining us on Sports Road this Tuesday no other person than the president of the Cycling Federation of Nigeria, Gian Domenico Masari. Mr. President, welcome to Sports Rail, and of course, I can say, long time no see. Where have you been? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. But still, we are working.
All right, beautiful to have you. And of course, we do understand that you're here with good news, as Nigeria has qualified in different categories for the World Championships in Scotland. And of course, we'd like to know more when it comes to that championship. Tell us about it.
Okay, thank you. As I said, sometimes we are not talking, no? We leave this talking to other people. We want to make fat. And if you think that, for the World Championship that will be held in Glasgow, Scotland, UK, we are qualified for several events, several speciality. And that one is a result of really the work and the participation we had at several events, and so to collecting point for the various athletes. As I said, we have qualified on female elite road World Championship, on female junior road, then female elite track in several things: team sprint, team pursuit, individual sprint, and team trial. Then, for the first time ever, we have even qualified for the paracycling. Moreover, we have another qualification, but eventually for the fund problem, this we cannot attend, we have even qualified for mountain bike. So even the first time Nigerian has got this qualification. So as you see, we are even expanding more. And moreover, let me tell you another very important thing. One of our athletes, Eze Upeseraye, has already qualified for the Olympic, so 2024 for Paris, for road, elite female road. So as you see, we not talk too much, but you know we are making fat, and the fat is the one I told you already.
Mr. President, I must say what you've done is very much commendable. Just like you said, let's talk more work, and I think that's very much beautiful despite the lack of funds. But now tell us more. We do understand that the cyclists are already in camp ahead of the World Championships.
Yes, they are, you know, for the fact that still you know, getting challenge of fund. One athlete is here in Abuja and is preparing, other in their own location they are preparing, and there is a coordination in the preparation to make even some things that it can be even you know, viable for a good readiness at the time of the championship. Apart of this, we have some of our athletes, they got the camp, a sort of scholarship camp. For now, our main aim is try to go to UK. And to get even the visa of UK, it was not an easy step. And eventually, all of people, them, they have gotten the UK visa and they will have this. At the same time, we are trying to get the other visa. But you know, when the passport is in one side, you cannot go to another place. So you cannot start a process if you are already doing another one. Now, we are still preparing to go to the championship, the World Championship.
Great stuff coming from you, Mr. President. Now, a very quick one, just like you said earlier, Nigeria will be represented at the 2024 Paris Olympics, and we could get more cyclists who can qualify for the Olympics. So how can we get more cyclists to qualify? Is there any way you would like to, you know, support, especially in the area of funds? Tell us about all this.
Now we have some offer that for soft support, but outside, you know, to even particularly the person qualified as to join. And let's see after we finish this championship, whatever this. But we are always making a lot of appeal. Not only to the government, but to the federal, for the private enterprises, as even a way to do corporate social responsibility to assist sport generally and cycling in particular, to make sure that the talent can even have a good preparation and qualify more and more, because at the end, of course, the athlete that go is the one that getting the benefit, but the country at large gets the benefit. Even people that eventually won't join this type of sport, when you see this type of positive result, they will be happy to join and even to put all the effort to achieve the same result.
This is massive, very huge. Mr. President, thank you for all you do for the Cycling Federation of Nigeria. And of course, so many people, they might not know that you are even more Nigerian than they think. And of course, I could see just by your right hand there, there's a bit there, chieftaincy title. Tell me about that.
I already told the other time I have a chief here. I'm even naturalized in Nigeria, otherwise I cannot be president. 31 years I'm in Nigeria, so on cycling, I am a cyclist myself, so cycling is my sport, so I like, because here there is so many talent, both male and female, so we have to make sure that they can express practically what they can achieve in the sport.
Beautiful, beautiful. It's always a vibe, and of course we get facts from you anytime we get to interview you on the show. Mr. President, thank you once again for joining us on Sports Reel. We do appreciate you.
Thank you to you. Thank you to invite me.
All right, I've been speaking with the president of the Cycling Federation of Nigeria, no other person than Gian Domenico Massari, and you heard it from him. He says no one is more Nigerian than him. This man is so passionate when it comes to cycling. Come on, he's doing so well for the cycling fraternity in Nigeria. All right, let's move away from cycling now and talk tennis. Obviously, our destination is the All England Club in England, where we saw the final of Wimbledon 2023, and of course that was the men's final between Novak Djokovic and world #1 Carlos Alcaraz. Come on, it was a 5-set epic, and we were entertained last Sunday.
It's a dream come true for me. You know, being a Wimbledon champion, something that I really wanted, and honestly, I didn't expect to get it, you know, really soon. And yeah, it's time to enjoy and, you know, to see everything, all my feelings, and yeah, it's as I say, it's a dream.
Congratulations once again to Alcaraz. 20-year-old doing big things. Come on, we love that. And that brings us to the end of Sports Reel this Tuesday. As always, I want to thank you for hanging out with us. Do not forget that you can always catch daily news and other interesting sports programs on NT Sports 24, which is on Star Times, StarSat, and Free TV. Until next time I'll be on the show, just like I always tell you, be yourself, and please, always, I say, always, stay out of trouble. I'm Bade Adeleye, and I will see you next time.